G'day fellow miners and welcome to another all new Digging Minecraft episode. This is episode 44. Today's episode we are going to be starting out by having a look at the current setup for the Melon farm. The reason being is that in the latest patch there has been a change. There's been a change implemented that if a like an entity on the ground is inside a solid block, it moves up, automatically moves up, and if it moves up and it's still in a solid block, it moves up again, and it continues to do that until it's no longer in a solid block. And the way my current item elevator works to take the items up is a series of pistons, and I want to change that. I want to remove all of the pistons, remove all of this. This is the circuit that enabled the upward motion of pistons, and I'm just going to rip it all out. It'll allow me to recover quite a lot of components. Like a lot of redstone torches, a lot of redstone, a lot of a lot of repeaters that are here. I think that was a pillar I put in to get up to C at the top, which actually I may just go back up there. So I'm going to tear all this out. One thing I do need to do is I believe there is a water stream that I need to get rid of. I'll just block it. So that's where this is where the melons go. Oops. They come around here and they keep going until they fall down that hole just ahead there. And this is the item elevator. Oops. As it was, and I'm going to remove all of this. Ooh. Have to be very careful that I don't break too much in the way of stuff. And what I will do once I've torn all this out is I will come back and we'll have a bit of a think, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at what the solution should be. Okay, so what you can essentially see here is the cleaned out area. This is where when I push the button to harvest all the melons and pumpkins, they come shooting down here and slide across this ice and land here on this ice. And then what happens is when they're harvested, this redstone is triggered, which triggers this huge long timer of like tons and tons of repeaters, which go to this monostable circuit, which is a long pulse delay monostable circuit, and it pushes this block out and holds it out, and then it sends a short delayed signal along here, or it sent a short delayed signal along here, which would trigger the zigzag of pistons going up. Now that is no longer necessary because what we're going to do is we are going to have basically, I've got to figure out where to do this. Basically we're going to have a solid pillar and I don't know whether so the issue is I think I can remove that sign. The issue is if this piston pushes forward, is it just going to push these blocks aside? It's going to take a little while for this to trigger, but pretty sure it's just going to push them back towards the water. Nope, it spat them upwards, so that's good. So if we have, now I need to get rid of this. Let's just do this. Blah, 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 blah. Just move this button for now. Stick it there. I'm an idiot. So theoretically, if I throw a bunch of items into here, they should slide all the way to the end. We activate there. I'm hoping. Huh. Wonder where they went. Ah, they just get, yeah, they got pushed aside. I'm going to think about this a bit more and I'll get back to you again. Right, so I've come up with a solution that I'm happy with. Basically, all this is just delay so that when you push the button to harvest the melons and pumpkins, it allows enough time for the melons and pumpkins to work their way down to here, and pretty much these two pistons, well, this piston activates first, which closes this section. Then there's a piston underneath that block that I'm looking at there, which then displaces the melons and, oh, I got some redstone in there because I got a bit of a water accident. The melons and pumpkins straight up. So they go up this 3x3 column here. Some light here maybe. Up to this is the middle of the 3x3 column. There's a block of ice here, a water source block there, so that when stuff pops up from underneath, it immediately whizzes round the corner. I'm just going to cover this all up now because I don't need that to be open anymore, and I don't need mobs spawning in here. So yeah, that's the new filthy Enderman. That's the new displacing system, a vertical displacing system for getting the melons and pumpkins to the collection area. I know it's kind of it's probably unnecessary. I could probably do it a lot easier, but why do stuff easy? No challenge in doing stuff easy. There is a challenge in designing ridiculously over complicated machines to do your work for you. And I'm just going to cover all this area in. Don't need any of this exposed at all. This will ensure that no mobs spawn in here, because as I said, none of this needs to be dug up ever again, I don't think. unless they change things again, which is highly possible, but I doubt it. Well, it's not unlikely, put it that way, but it's all ready to go now. So we push the button, these guys get washed down. There you go, our pistons. That's all I need to do, is just that for that tiny little bit of time, and all of the melons and pumpkins will go straight up. And that's it. I've recovered a lot of resources. 8 sticky pistons, quite a lot of redstone repeaters, and a little bit of redstone. So that's that done. That's that done. I might actually start on blasting the tunnel. As you can see, the speed effect is really giving me lots of speed. I might actually start thinking about blasting the tunnel, or starting to blast the tunnel. Oops. I brought some mushrooms with me. To the sand generator, which is supposed to be fixed in 1.44, but don't, which I'm currently using, or 1.45 I'm using now, but don't tell Notch and Dinnerbone and Jeb, but it still works. Just doesn't work quite as effectively as it was. It only produces half as much sand, but that's still, in the 5-minute window, still a lot of sand. It still produces quite a lot of sand. Pretty much more than I can carry in a single inventory run, so I don't really need to worry too much about running out of sand, really. So I'm going to start by placing this one here, then every 5 blocks, I believe. 1, 2, 5. I think that's the best spacing. That 5. Yep. So I'm going to do this, and then we will detonate. Alright, we're to the first ravine, so I'm going to set this off. Oh, it stopped. I must have had a bigger gap. Oh, water. Where did that come from? Yeah, let's plug that up. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Again, it seems to have stopped, so let's keep it going. Ugh. Okay. Nice iron. That's better. That's more betterer. Oh, stopped again. I don't think it's at the end either. Light this up a little bit. Don't really need the cobblestone. I do like this form of tunneling. It's a lot more fun than just digging your way through. Better keep lighting this place up. At least some of my torches survived too, which is good. So that's that done. The blasting. I just have to tidy up the tunnel, which I will do off camera, and I will be back. Right, so that's the tidying done. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of tunnel to go, so I'm going to have to get about and hunt myself some creepers and possibly use a looting sword with which to kill them. You can see I've been going through here picking out the... Actually, there's not that much to go, really. But I've been in here picking out the iron where I can see it. Got a little bit of iron out of the walls of the tunnel. There we go, 19 iron. And I took some out of the this ravine up here. I'm not going to bother overly with the coal, but I do need to go down one more level, so I'm going to have to dig this out one more level down all the way to create the floor, which is actually good because that means that the ceiling is ready to go in. I just have to line this, fill these holes, and then line this roof with the material that I'm going to use for the ceiling of the tunnel, which is probably going to be continuing with the normal theme of these tunnels up until a certain point where I will switch it out, which is basically where the sea tunnel is, or where the underwater tunnel begins will be. You know, obviously it's going to be the glass and sandstone, and then on the other side, in the desert part, when we start to get to where the sand generator is, it's going to be another tunnel design. Yeah, that's right. So I'm just going to go through and finish tidying up this tunnel, and probably call the episode here. Actually, no, I won't call it here. There's one other thing that I wanted to actually show you guys. I've had a few requests or a few queries about this, so I'm going to head back. I will do the I'll do the tunnel tidying another time. I'm going to head back, so I'll rejoin you when I am back at base. What I wanted to show you guys is I've had a couple of people ask me about my where I get my resources from, so my iron and redstone and whatnot. Well, I have this mine down here. This is actually the shaft below my storage room, but there's this mine down here which is a pretty standard branch mine, and if you are really interested, you can download my world and you can have a bit of an explore, but a lot of these shafts go a very, very, very long way in this direction. For some reason I took a little bit of a bump this way, but yeah, a lot of these shafts go in a very long way in that direction. Some of them go a very long way in this direction. Some of these are really long, but this goes all the way down. This is the drop here. This goes all the way down here, all the way down. All these side tunnels go off into the invisible distance. Some of these tunnels, as I said, are really long, like 300, 400 blocks long, because I just get into a rhythm and I just dig straight, and it goes to, I think this is the last shaft on this side, and yeah, no real shafts on this side, but the this is the last shaft. This is the shaft I finished yesterday. So I went down this way and I used about, actually I've got too many torches here. I used about 2.5 stacks of torches going down and then about the same coming back. Did a bit of caving while I was there, you know, like these will branch off into oh, hello Mr. Bat. I don't know. Ooh, they're so cute. As you can see, this is a part of the ravine, and then this just keeps going. And this is a really long tunnel, and a lot of them are, you know, probably not as long as this one, because I just got into this real rhythm with this new pick. This new pick, Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4, was the pick that I started the thing with. You can see I got my silk touch. That was for picking up diamond blocks, or the diamond ore and redstone ore, and this pick was full. So if we do an F3H, or does that not work anymore? F3H. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's Unbreaking 3. So I think Unbreaking 3 means that I think it means that 1 use or 3 uses is equivalent to 1 use. Yeah, so 1, still 618, still 618, still 618, oh, still 618. There we go. So that was what, six chips to take out one durability. So this was a full pickaxe when I started this tunnel. So you can see how long that tunnel must be, and the haul was I think 3 or 4 stacks of iron ore. I think it was 3 stacks of iron ore, a bit over 4 stacks of redstone, and unfortunately only about 13 diamond ore. So my world is becoming pretty tapped. Oops. Dope. It's weird. I wonder what that lag was from. Yeah, so my world has becoming sort of fairly tapped from of diamond resources. Yeah, so the 13 diamond ore. I put all the iron ore straight into the smelting room. Well, I didn't start smelting it. I'm saving it up until I get 9 stacks of iron ore. As you can see, I'm very low on iron. I've used all my iron for my little pyramid-y thing. So I'm probably going to have to at some stage build an iron golem farm and start using iron tools a lot more and using iron armor. I repaired my super suit because it's just amazing. It didn't really cost that much. It was a couple of diamonds per piece and you know, about all up I think about 50 levels. But this is, I gotta feed the triangle, man. I gotta feed the triangle. So anyway, that is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys for today. I hope that kind of gives you a bit more of an insight into where my resources come from and how much actual work I put in behind the scenes to accomplish what I do. I mean, this place is not like as grandiose or epic as, say, Doc M's perimeter base or Etho's man cave, but it still takes a lot of work to get to this position and have, you know, all the stuff that I've got. So yeah, that's the episode for today. Thank you for watching, guys, and keep on digging.